Welcome to the Hansen Sizing Selection Quoting Tool tutorial. This tutorial will cover the quoting side of this tool, and the quote we'll be focused on in this tutorial is a non-saved quote. And what I mean by non-saved is the items we're going to put on this quote will not be saved to this software or your account. To learn how to do a saved quote to your account in which you can come back at a later date and revise will be in a separate tutorial. So once you've signed on, once you've registered, signed on, and requested access to pricing, which there's instructions on how to do that in the work instructions that were provided in the letter that was sent to you. You'll be able to log on to a screen shown here. And what you see, this is the home screen. So the home screen has the sizing tool, but to bypass the sizing tool and go straight to quoting, you'll select this icon that says non-size val. So once you're on the non-size screen, the drop down has all the product family offerings that we have loaded into the quoting software. If there's not a product line that you see, we'll go over this non-configure valves and kits option as well, and that's where you'll find all the products that aren't in these specific drop downs. So we'll do a few examples and then generate a quote. So motorized control valve. So there's drop downs for each item that needs to be selected. Not all drop downs have to be selected, but to get an idea of what has to be selected to get a price, if you were to select the get price, it shows you the boxes that have to be filled in. So we'll fill in these boxes. So we've built a MCR 40 with flanges, 1.5 inch MCR 40, 1.5 inch socket weld flange. To see the price without adding to the quote, select get price icon. It's going to give you the list price for each item that's built into this valve. To add it to the quote, select add to quotation. Now you've added this valve to your quote. MVP, again, there's a lot of drop down selections on this screen as there's a lot of configurations with the MVPs. Again, to see what you need to fill in to get a price, the basic, it shows you these items. So we'll start with a MVP 40, socket weld body, do 2-inch connection, final configuration. Maybe this is a liquid feed, stop check hand expansion, solenoid for the control feature, and then coils. Maybe we'll just say less coils. Again, to see the price, to add to the quote. Maybe a shutoff valve, 10 inch. Since 10 inch is only offered in butt weld automatically generates globe or angle, hand wheel or seal cap. If you wanted to add coating, you could select add coating. To see the price, you don't have to look at the price to add to the quote. You could simply just add to the quote. Pressure relief valve, 56024. These automatically populate because there's no other option for 5602R other than 3/4 inlet, 1-inch outlet. Select the pressure setting. You could change this to PSIG. PSID would be for the EZLQ model. And then, for example, if you wanted Popeye Insight, the new offering, you would select yes. It's going to add the Popeye Insight information. If you didn't want the insight, you can always select the box that's blank and it's going to reset the box. Same way here. If you wanted to reset the pressure setting, you select the top blank to reset it, then go back and select the pressure you wanted. Add to the quote. For non-configured valves, so anything that you don't see as a product offering family above, you could start typing in the model number. Maybe you want the new WLT Pro. If you just start typing WL, you can see that it's going to start popping up every model that we have with the WL in it. WLT, search. Here's the description. Here's the model. You would select and select that, and then add to your quote. You want to do an auto purger, AP08. Here's the offerings for the 8-point auto purger. Select that, add to your quote. Now, if you didn't know the model number, you kind of knew a description. Maybe you're looking for a float switch or a float drainer. If you just type in the word float and then search, it's going to start populating every item we offer with the word float in the description. Start scrolling through the pages, and here you'll see HLL, standard hermetic float switch. Select, add to your quote. We'll do one more, maybe an inline check valve, HCK4, 1-inch port, socket well flanges, 1-inch connection, and we'll add to the quote. Once you've added all the lines, you would select generate quotation. To get your pricing specific to your account, select customer. And here your pricing will only be displayed. This is a training account, so I have Hansen Technologies. Select the customer. And then it's automatically going to change the net price based off your pricing. Here you can change the quantity. If you wanted to add notes to your quote, you could add notes here. If you want to add any comments down below, you could add the comments as well. So now you would fill in the information. Put your name, project, and lead time here. This will be for customer service to provide the lead time. So now you have your quote built. You can export it either to PDF or as an Excel. Just for example, I will export it to Excel. And here is the quote exported to Excel. Have your model, your description, quantities, list price, net price, selling price. Since I had this quantity at 0, it left it at 0. So here was the price. And there's your quote. So you can take this and save it to your own desktop and either submit it to sales@handtech.com with your PO, or you could submit it to sales@handtech.com for lead time guidance. If you have any questions about this tutorial, please contact sales@handtech.com or support@handtech.com. Thanks for viewing.